Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaim La Alahayan Awa Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahushai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson will be What That Mean? You Niggas Are Demons. And this lesson will be dealing with the topic of adultery. Right, so Allah willing, the elect of Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahushai be edified, and let's get right into it. Right, so earlier today I was talking to a Jake, and he had asked me a question, that was regarding a woman who happened to have a man, right? She's married, and which she Salakia, he knew that she was married, and I knew that she was married as well. But he asked me a question along the lines of dealing, or trying to get at that woman, And my reply was, hell no, She's a married woman. And it was actually two Jakes. Two Jakes were listening, right? And then yeah, two Jakes were listening. Yeah, it was two of them. So, one of them had asked me that question that was, along the lines of getting at that woman. And my reply was, hell no, she's a married woman. Right? And these are niggas, But, and then one of them, their reply after I said that was, what that mean? And then my reply after that was, it means fucking everything, pretty much, It means everything. And then, it ended there. But that just goes to show you that these niggas are wicked, man. These niggas are absolutely wicked. Absolutely fucking wicked, man. Right, so, that's pretty much that part. And then, let's get a good amount of scriptures. So, first I want to get the book of Leviticus, the 20th chapter, verse 10. And it reads, matter of fact, let me get these, right? This is Jeremiah 4:22. And it reads, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. I also want to get Isaiah 1:3, which reads, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity. A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are going away backward. And that's what you see today. Right? You also got Hosea, the 4th chapter and the 6th verse, which reads, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And within the law of our power, which is Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahushai, right? Within the law of our power is thou shalt not commit adultery. Right? Which a man committing adultery is a man sleeping with a woman who has a man. And then adultery for a woman, or a woman committing adultery, is her already having a man sleeping with another man, or doing anything that is to only be done with the husband with another man. If she already has a man and she's doing husband and wife things with another man, right? So yeah, man, that just goes to show you. Let me get up Baruch 3 and 12. And it reads, "Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom," and that's what we have done as a people, which the fountain of wisdom is the word of the Lord, right? Ecclesiasticus 1 and 5, "The word of power most high is the fountain of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments." You know? And we just read in Hosea 4 and 6, right? "Since thou hast forgotten the law of thy power." See? You know? Which the laws, that's our culture. The word of the Lord is our culture, man. Let's get Jeremiah 17 and 4. And it reads, "And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies, and the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever." Right, forever meaning a long period of time. So, now let me get the book of Leviticus, the 20th chapter, verse 10, which reads, "And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death." Right? This is Exodus 20 and 14. And it reads, "Thou shalt not commit adultery." And adultery is a sin unto death. In the ancient world, if you were to commit adultery, your punk ass would be put to death, man. You will be killed. And the woman too. Let's see. Deuteronomy 5 and 18. And it reads, "Neither shalt thou commit adultery." Right, let's get Proverbs 6 and 32. Which reads, "But whoso committeth adultery with the woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts." Right, because there's no compensation for that act. Right? Let me make sure I'm using that word properly. Damn. Right? The compensation will be killing your ass, man. So, let's see. Which of course, we're in this society, so you use wisdom, We can't fully execute the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but in the kingdom we will. Right, which is to come. So let's see, let's get Matthew 5 and 27. And it reads, "Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, have committed adultery with her already in his heart." Heart talking about the mind. And this isn't just talking about any woman. It's talking about, in particular, a married woman. Right? There's nothing wrong with lusting after a single woman or a virgin. Right? But you're not to look on a woman to lust. You're not to look on a married woman to lust after her. Right? Which sex is marriage. So if a woman has a man, you're not to look on or to lust after her, lest thou commit adultery with her already in your mind. Right, Matthew the 19th chapter, verse 8. And it reads, He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffer you to put away your wives. But from the beginning it was not so. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for Salakia. Nah, we'll skip that. Let's see. Let's get Salakia. Let's get the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 23rd chapter. Verse 18. And it reads, A man that breaketh wedlock, which a man breaking wedlock represents a man committing adultery, or means a man committing adultery, saying thus in his heart, Who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness, the walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. He knew all things ere ever they were created, so also after they were perfected he looked upon them all. This man shall be punished in the streets of the city, and where he suspecteth not he shall be taken. Thus shall it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband and bringeth in an heir by another. For first she hath disobeyed the law of the Most High, and secondly she hath trespassed against her own husband, and thirdly she hath played the whore in adultery, and brought children by another man. She shall be brought out into the congregation, and inquisition, meaning examination, shall be made of her children. Her children shall not take root, and her branches shall bring forth no fruit. She shall leave her memory to be cursed, and her reproach shall not be blotted out. And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord, and that the fear of the Lord influences how you operate. If you fear the Lord, you're not going to commit any fucking adultery. And that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Lord. Right? And the fear of the Lord is lacked within a society. Right? But soon, man, you fucking people are going to see that the Lord isn't fucking around. Right, let's get an account. Let's get 2 Samuel 2, Salakia 11 and 2. And it reads, And it came to pass in an eventide that David arose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house. Come on, mate. I thought I had a note on this. The fuck, man? Fucking Esau. Salakia, hold tight. Damn, man. Fucking Esau. Okay, well let's get this. Let's get Deuteronomy 22 and 22, and it reads, "If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shalt thou put away evil from Israel." Verse 23, "If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in a city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel because she cried not, being in the city, and the man because he have humbled his neighbor's wife, which is wicked and a sin unto death, man. So thou shalt put away evil from among you. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die." Verse 26, "But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For as when a man riseth against his neighbor, and slayeth him, even so is this matter. For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried." Right, she cried out. She yelled out for help. That's the difference. Right, she wasn't confederate with that man that took hold of her, and there was none to save her. Right, so we'll close out on that. Fuck is that flying around? With that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaimla Alahayana wa Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone once again. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Babakshah Abababah. Wa Shalom DT Sune, you sincere Akim and few sincere Akwaf. Stay sharp and keep pushing. Shalom.